Hey mom, hey Josh, hey everyone else. Welcome to the Japan vlog. Spent the night here last night, our first night in Tokyo. But before I get into what is to come, I wanted to tell you guys about what life has looked like from Saturday to now. It is Wednesday, October 23rd. It's about 10:45. But yeah, just thought I would tell you guys and show you guys a little bit of what we've been up to. Okay, yes, we are in Japan. Have been for a couple days. But before we get to the fun of that, I wanted to tell you guys about the classic but crazy travel day that turned into days. So here we go. The wedding I talked about in my last vlog was beautiful. We got all dressed up, the decor was stunning, food was delicious, and we celebrated so hard. Blaze and Wolfie, if you're watching this, congrats again. We love you both. Josh and I left the wedding around 8:30 p.m. We got into his sister's house around midnight, showered, and we were in bed around 1 a.m. So obviously, when my alarm went off at 5, needless to say, I looked and felt like I had been hit by a bus. The TSA agent in Reno even said, "Early flights suck, huh?" We got to our gate around 7 and got on the flight only to deplane due to mechanical issues, which, yeah, annoying, but at least we weren't in the air when they realized the door was broken. And we were only supposed to have 45 minutes in LA to get to our Tokyo flight. Since maintenance was going to take well over an hour, our entire one-day flight itinerary was no longer possible. Josh and his sister spent the next 2 hours with an incredible Delta agent planning, plotting, and doing anything short of illegal activity to get us on some flights and to Japan as soon as possible. A little bit later, Josh and I caught a flight at 12:30 p.m. to LA, got our comped hotel info, and fell asleep so quick we should have a medal. 4 hours of sleep isn't enough, in case anyone was wondering. Rose and Jesse then caught a flight at 5:30 p.m. to LA and got to the hotel just as the pizza was arriving. Went to bed and had a 7 o'clock wake-up call, had to be at the bus by 7:15, caught the bus back to LAX at 7:45, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, LAX is truly the only airport I have beef with, and that day was no exception. We secured coffee, hot Cheetos, breakfast burritos, and some free egg bites and got on the plane for a 12-ish hour flight to Japan. We kinda got the hookup and got the 2 right side window seats, so jumped right into our slippers. I cried looking out the window, of course, and hunkered down for the duration. Watched a couple movies, had surprisingly delicious airline food, read a book and a half, and we were finally in Tokyo. Went through one of the busiest and confusing customs ever, followed Josh blindly as we found the right train, got off the train, and found our hotel. There's always a little weird buffer time in a new country, figuring out SIM cards, time change, where's the water, what's appropriate and not socially acceptable, etc. So we sat down for a breather and to answer a few of those questions. We showered, got ready for our ninja magic dinner show, and set off for a little nighttime exploration. And due to our sworn secrecy to the ninjas and the magic that they were training us in, we couldn't take a ton of videos, but we did get to take pictures with the swords at the end. We were all so tired and delirious, but I think it made the experience even better because we were silly laughing and just ogling the entire time. Somehow, we made our way back home and immediately went to bed. By the time we fell asleep, we had been awake for close to 25 hours. And that brings us to right now. We got up this morning, went and got some pastries at this place that Josh had found online, and then we went back to the coffee shop we went to last night. And we're about to check out of this hotel, which I will insert the video right here over top of my face of what this hotel looks like. Have a train reservation on a bullet train to take us to Kyoto for the next few days, where we're staying at a hot springs resort. So that will be super fun to film. Hope I was able to capture the last few days. It was crazy. Half the time I didn't know which way was up, and especially coming off of the wedding, we were so tired. But we're here. The trip is starting. There's a helicopter coming this way. No, for real, the helicopter's right there. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish tidying up, packing up all of our stuff so that we can go catch our train and get our bento boxes for lunch. It's right there. Wow. But yeah, let's go catch our train. 6:30, just woke up, about to go take a bath, and then breakfast is at 7:30. Got a massage last night, fell asleep during that, so very well rested to say the least. Photo, you can hear my head. Oh, that's cool, Rose. Lord. We unfortunately broke the one rule of traveling internationally, and that's you have to set an alarm when you're napping. Because we got back here, we all just kind of laid down to read or just do whatever, and it is now 9:30 and we just woke up. It is 5:30 in the morning back home. So it does make sense, but my fear now is we're screwed. We left the spa, but literally got there yesterday at 3 p.m., went immediately into the baths, was there until dinner, had a really fun dinner where the waitress walked up and she was like, "Do you guys speak Japanese?" And we're like, "No." And she goes, "Okay, well, I don't speak English." And then proceeded to do the rest of the evening in Japanese. So we all just were trying random things and liking them or not liking them. We had tons of sake and gin, and it was super fun. And then we got there and realized that they had, spa services that we didn't schedule beforehand. So I got a massage at 8 p.m., Josh went at 9 p.m., and then Rose and Jesse went from 10 to 11. So it was a late night last night. Woke up with the sunrise. I was actually super proud of myself for being adventurous with breakfast. I had beans and shrimp. I had dumpling soup, roe and rice and chicken rolls and all this kind of stuff. So that was delicious. Jumped back on some trains to head back into the main city of Kyoto, where we found our hotel, and then kind of just went adventuring this afternoon. Went to this beautiful temple that we ended up hiking all the way up to the summit, which I do have a torn ligament in my foot, so that is why I'm currently seated while no one else is here, because after napping for 6 hours, I woke up and my foot's still a little bit swollen, so I have an ice pack doing its thing in the freezer, and then the rest of the crew is currently heading to a 7-Eleven to find us dinner. The plan originally was take a nap, regroup, maybe shower, and then we were going to go to the geisha district and go to the fish market and maybe get some ramen for dinner, but we unfortunately missed out on that. But I think tomorrow the plan is get up early, go to the bamboo forest, not nap the day away, and then do all of that tomorrow night. We're here for the next couple of days. Since getting into Tokyo, we stayed at that one box hotel, stayed at the spa last night, and then we're here for the next 3 days. So it already feels good to kind of unpack, drop our stuff, and just like be in one spot for a second. I get questions a lot of how do you travel like almost this intimately with friends and family. And I think it's just something you get used to because Josh and I both come from families with lots of siblings and traveled with friends and all this kind of stuff and YWAM, and you just get used to, crashing on the floor with people. And so I think this is no different. Makes it really fun. But yeah, that is the update as of now. I looked at Josh before he left to go to 7-Eleven, and I was like, don't bring me back anything crazy like Cool Whip sandwich or a egg salad on, a croissant from a gas station. So fingers crossed that I get an actual dinner tonight. If not, I do have a bag of hot Cheetos. Okay, but that's where I'll actually stop it. And hopefully I don't fall asleep before my dinner's back.